Guess we'll come back to that. Okay. Alright then. Let's grab Knock Knock, go to the Knock Knock quest, and then we will, I guess, try the Kineticist quest. Talk to Lindsay. Lindsay... God dang it. Hang on. I think she's probably in the tavern.
Not that I care.
There's a Miri. I haven't talked to a Miri in a while. Let me see if she has anything new to say. Sorry about what happened to Nilak. Amiri tightens her lips and turns away. Okay, bye. Lindsay is not here.
Follow me, or don't.
Throne room? Sorry about your dead friend.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Have you noticed anything strange about Valerie? Lindsay lingers and sighs dully. I had a fight with her, a big one. Well, I wanted to talk to her about the best way to describe her hair color in the book, and she pouted. She said my book is trash, and I'd be no better if I busied my time with... Ugh, I won't even repeat it. How could she hurt you like that? Yes, I mean, wait, Lindsay licks her lips. I wasn't hurt, it's just... Oh, it doesn't matter. To be honest, Valerie hasn't been herself lately. She's usually polite, though she can be cold at times, but now it's like she's changed. And it's all after, you know, Lindsay gathers her strength, after she got that scar. I talked to her before, and she wasn't very nice that time either. She's gotten so spiteful after she got hurt, although she keeps saying she doesn't care. How's the publishing house? Full swing. The press is working day and night. Turns out there aren't just readers, but also writers in our lands. They keep bringing me new manuscripts. Some are even readable without crying. Alright. Can I talk to Valerie now? Valerie, we need to talk. You've been acting strange lately. If you're going to bring up the scene in the throne room, don't waste your breath. Evold completely deserved that speech. I know you had a fight with the storyteller and you've yelled at Lindsay. The storyteller? What business of his that if I have anything left from the order? Does he imagine I'm still carrying around Shellen's radiant face as a souvenir? As for Lindsay, she knows full well how constant babbling about her book irritates me. Captain of the Guard said you're taking it out on random people. She narrows her eyes. So the Captain of the Guard thinks I'm incapable of carrying out my duties to you and your subjects. Perhaps he should change his armor for a judge's mantle if he's so ready to declare such verdicts. And why do you think the pasquinade next to the tavern entrance was about you? Who else could it have been about? That scribbler used to never leave me alone, dogged my heels asking questions whenever I appeared on the street, and now... She stops angrily and looks away. Listen to yourself. Why all this bile? I want to help you. Valerie twists her lips and looks away as if she wants to end the conversation. Wait. When the girl starts talking again, her voice sounds soft. Please forgive me, Mukluk. I understand your worries. My behavior over the last few weeks has indeed left much to be desired. I don't know why I'm doing these things. Lindsay thinks you're concerned about the scar. So typical of her. A superficial opinion, a superficial conclusion. Valerie sighs. Forgive me. It's difficult to admit I was wrong, and Scatterbrain Lindsay is apparently right. The girl hesitates, lifts her hand, and touches the scar on her face. Since it appeared, it's like the world around me has changed. Wherever I went before, my admirers, followers, and bards used to follow me around. Now it's like I'm invisible. Worse, I see how those I talk to trying hard not to look at the scar. It's like it undid me, completely. Valerie stops again, absently running the tips of her fingers over the ugly scar on her face. She finally pulls her hand from her face and looks at you. I've never seriously imagined what would happen if I lost my beauty. I thought my actions would speak much louder than my appearance, but now I'm having doubts. In this and in everything else I keep telling myself. You've always said that beauty isn't really important. Are you changing your views now? Valerie looks at you pensively for a few moments, then shakes her head with determination. No. If I'm to break when someone looks at me askance after everything I've been through, it means I've never actually been worth anything. I may as well have stayed with the Order and lived meekly by Shellen's orders. Ugh. Valerie straightens her shoulders and looks around with determination. I shouldn't have wasted time on these useless thoughts. I promise that you won't be bothered again by complaints about me, except perhaps from those who truly deserve a harsh response. The girl nods at you. Thank you for this conversation. I knew you would support me. I mean, I don't know if that's what I just did. Okay. I don't know that me saying stop being a bully to my people is supporting you, but okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, Knock Knock replace Akundayo. Alright, so Knock Knock is going to require a little more micromanagement than our usual DPSers. Amiri has basically a 10-foot reach with her glaive. Akundayo is full range with his polearm. Or with his bow and arrow, I mean. Knock Knock, if he goes running in with his little knives before the tank gets aggro, he is going to get ripped to pieces. So we're going to have to micro him. But he might do huge damage once that micro is done. Alright, I believe this was his quest. Deal with the goblins.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Alright, rest first, then go.
Why Lindsay smells so bad? Ugh, like flowers. Clean flowers. Stings eyes.
I will take that compliment in the spirit it was given. So thank you.
Okay. Alright, enter Oleg's trading post. So, Oleg, a bunch of the goblins that we slaughtered in the past, some of those survivors have fled up here and are now causing trouble over here. And for some reason, we're supposed to bring Knock Knock to this. I can't imagine needing to buff up for goblins. So I'm just gonna hit F5 and hopefully not be embarrassed by this. Oh god, they're in here? You stumble across an ugly scene. A ragged pile of goblins. They are hiccuping violently, laughing, and then hiccuping again. The air is so thick with alcohol fumes, flies lie dead in the dirt, and an odd vinegar smell as well. It appears the goblins have gotten into Oleg's stock and drank deep of its contents. Barrels lie in splinters around the area, not a single one intact. Knock Knock surveys the goblin pile, then glances at you with a shrug. No problem here. Normal day for tribe. Would be worse if holiday. You need to get them to leave. Knock Knock looks confused, but he sniffs again, and you suddenly become aware of the vinegar smell. They've marked this as home. It will be hard. Oh, they peed everywhere? It will be hard to make them leave, though he glances around in disapproval. It's much smaller than the capital. Capital would have more room for them, not have to lie in pile, could be lying down drunk everywhere. He turns to one of the group entwined in the mass. You, Runny Longlegs, why did you stop running? Why make home here? The goblin lifts his head slightly, his tiny eyes bleary red. His legs are indeed long and folded back almost like a grasshopper. Kept getting chased, no place to settle down. Got hungry, then caught. Then we sent here, and now... Wait, caught? By who? Big Shanks, bigger than you. Longlegs blinks and scratches the side of his head with his foot. Fatter, smelled better, big club. Was eating sheep. We tried to share his sheep with us by taking one. Share his sheep with us. A small one, in the night while he snore. But we not asked for, so he got mad. After eating half of us, he got so full he ready to trade. He say if we find him something to wash other goblins down with because they still squirming in his gut, he let us go. We knew a place here at Post, but had to sample kegs to be sure. Sounds like a giant? Some appreciation that is. Look, you can't just serve any old swill to the monster that swallowed your friends. You have to be sure to compliment such coarse meat. Perhaps I should write a guide on pairing drinks with goblin cuisine. Make them leave, or I'll do it myself. Listen, Knock Knock big hero. You do what Knock Knock say. But, Knock Knock frowns, his ear twitching. Tell me where Big Shanks now. When he expect you back? Did Big Shanks follow you? Oh, found him. At that moment, there's another waft of foul air and a shadow falls on the ground. All the goblins of the pile lift their heads at the new arrival, a towering hill giant with mismatched overalls. A necklace of hands and skulls and a makeshift club composed of several timbers tied together with a rope. He looks very, very angry. Not just at the pile of goblins, but the splintered empty barrels. That him, Longlegs says unhelpfully. Knock knock, get ready. The hill giant turns to you as if in challenge, points to himself and gives a rumbling growl akin to guck. Wait, I recognize that. That's guck. Then turns to the goblins. His hands clenched on his club and the growl grows louder. He points to the goblins, then points at his belly. The intent is clear. The goblins do not respond, not even Longlegs. Their eyes remain wide, frozen. Suddenly, Longlegs makes a high-pitched squeak and points at Knock Knock. He our leader, he a hero. He make us drink everything we promised. Also, he made us eat your sheep. Eat him, an ugly friend. The hill giant snarls, lifts his club, then turns to you and Knock Knock and thrusts out his chin, pounding his chest and giving a thundering series of grunts that sounds like a challenge. Knock Knock blinks. He, Nguk, says not in the mood to share. He says the half-shanks are their guts his to eat. He can eat them for all I care. He says he eats all half-shanks. That includes you. You're a half-shank to him. You can understand him? I can. Knock Knock seems embarrassed. Got caught by hill giants once. Kept as a toy for their kid. Until I ran away. Try some diplomacy then, counselor. If you won't understand me. Knock Knock hesitates for a moment, then presents an open palm, then taps it with a finger. You suddenly realize what he just did, but what seems to be the goblinoid version of trade. You think he's asking what Munguk want, but not about food, but currency, but something of value. To your surprise, Munguk looks sad. His eyebrows collapse and he gives a low grunt. The anger seems to have cooled down, and he makes a rumble, staring off into space with a half-lidded gaze. He doesn't seem drunk merely, sad. He gives a grumble, then a sigh, and then a low exhaling rumble. Knock Knock nods, listening, then translates. You think. Munguk not happy, he not hungry, just lonely. Says, came here looking for mate to be happy. Knock Knock wrinkles his face in disgust and shivers. Still, he keeps going. But when he come, no wife. Goblins take his favorite half-sheep entrails, drink the liquor he send them for, and he have nothing. Can you tell him to look elsewhere for a wife? Knock Knock shrugs and emits a series of what passes for rumbles, and then makes a slow sack-shaped gesture in the air, then points to the gate at the fort. Munguk shakes his head slowly and sighs again, giving a low rumble in his belly. Knock Knock shakes his head. No, he said he looked everywhere. Enough of this, I'm killing him. Munguk gives a roar as you draw your weapons. You've got an angry giant on your hands.
Back. Best kind of fight.
Do not.
Unfortunately, he's starting the fight right next to my teammates. There we go.
A clever ploy.
And he's dead. The goblins seem ready to bolt. You catch Longlegs slowly uncurling himself from the pile, apparently ready to run. You do notice a number of the goblins are looking at Knock Knock with a strange fascination. Dealing with the giant must have impressed them. Last time I chased them off, they came here and wrecked things. Lawful evil. I'll let you all leave, but if I catch you here again, I will execute you. Understood? As you start getting confused looks, Knock Knock whispers to you. You hard to understand because you use Longshank's words. Use too many and out of order. Knock Knock steps forward and gives a series of crackling hisses to get their attention, and all the goblins stare at him. After their eyes are on him, Knock Knock, his eyes narrowed, goes to each one of them in turn and raps them twice on the head. Hard. They wince but say nothing, except for one feeble groan from a goblin more sober than the rest. Make great deal with you. You need to go to bigger place, or I hit you again. I show you, me counselor. The goblins stare blankly at this. Knock Knock sighs. Me big hero. Follow me, take you to new place. The goblins nod and begin to untangle themselves, but they are doing what Knock Knock says, some of them rubbing their heads. Knock Knock turns to you. Counselor and big hero Knock Knock take care of them. All good. Where are you taking them? Knock Knock pauses as if he's forgotten what happened a moment ago, and then realizes he has. Capital big enough. Yes, capital. Before you could stop him, he turns to the goblins. All you, go to capital. Knock Knock commands you go. Oh my, Jubilaw stands with his mouth open for a few moments, obviously at a loss for words, then sighs with a defeated look on his face. Oh my. To your horror, the goblins scamper away running in all directions, but toward the direction of your capital city. Oh my god. Yeah, I was just gonna kill them, because they just tried to feed me to a giant, and also this is the second time we've run into them.
Not that I care.
Oleg's got his door barricaded. I thought we would get a chance to talk to him. The gate hinges are deformed and the deadbolt is broken. It seems someone didn't want this gate to close. We have goblins for now. And we have goblins. Alright. Okay, that's done. Alright, let's see. We never did do this spider layer thing. I kind of want to... not sure if I want to do that now. Alright. No, let's... we'll go down here. Alright, so we'll get the kineticist in the party next. The tiefling with the 2 mines. And we'll try to do her quest. Try to avoid the enemies. Now we just need the Pathfinder game that tackles the goblins module so we can play as goblins in Mux Capital. Speaking of playing in my games, Riftbreaker. Its next expansion comes out next week.
All I do is
So,
march.
if not on that day, then on like the following Mutiny Monday, we should have some fun. Alright. Go here, and then rest. Can I play as a snail? There is a chance. There might even be new nasty creatures. Maybe new snail friends.
Follow me.
Okay, everyone's rested. New ways to wreck stuff? Yep, the swamp. Alright. Wait, what? Why is it her and not the other one? Okay, this is weird. Hold on. Because I'm supposed to bring the blue-eyed one, right? Where's the journal? There it is. Let's see. We need to go with Calico. Near the southern border. Okay, go with Calico. Alright. And Calico is the blue-eyed one. Yeah. Alright, so we need to get... I guess we can bring Red Eyes, but then we've got to, like, change her at some point that when we're on a map with her on the way there. So you can... you basically have a button on them that swaps between their characters. Hopefully I can zone onto the map and then swap them and then be good. So I'm gonna hit save. Oh man, out of habit I hit Control S, which is how you save in Total War. You need the following companion to enter... Yeah, I'm trying. This is really stupid. Alright, can I enter the Mud Bowl for a second? This is really weird design. So I gotta enter a map and then use her transform and then zone out.
Command
Okay.
me.
Okay, now she's Calico. Alright, zone back out.
March, march. All I do is march.
Alright, now they're tired.
I heard you singing as we walked. So beautiful. Why don't you sing for us now?
My singing is not like yours, sweet Lindsay. I sing for myself, as travelers sing in the desert during a long journey on a camel's back, with my face covered by 3 layers of cloth to hold back the sandy wind.
What? What? Okay. Enter map. Alright, we have the requirements. Okay.
Focus on the goal.
I don't know what's going to happen here other than an actual deal with the devil. So let's buff up.
And Lindsay was called for it.
Never a dull moment.
Block fear, block poison, see invis,
I'm listening. I'm glad you called.
and I don't really know how she works. All right, quick save.
Not that I
All
care.
right, let's see how Flute Girl's doing. Calico, you! Calico folds her arms on her chest and glares at the devil. How rude, girl. The forefather doesn't seem insulted. I thought you were old enough to understand what little meaning there is in such labels as good and evil. Didn't the evil devil help you and your sister? Didn't the followers of good goddess despise you? Anyway, now is not the time for long conversations. I promised you a chance to get rid of the Soul Eater once and for all without any fuss. That time is now. The devil makes a sweeping gesture forward. What is this noise, Nio? Are you trying to annoy me by pounding rocks with a pot? Are we about to kill innocent people? I'm not doing anything. But I can hear it. Watch out! The sweet teeth. No, no! Why so upset, my dear? I used my mastery of illusions to fool the slow-witted Soul Eater. It will get its victim, 3 of them in fact, and it will believe that it's captured and killed Canora, and then it will leave, and your problem is solved. Kalike looks at you, eyes filled with despair. Please, Muck, we have to save them. What if we summon Canora? The creature will be drawn to her, and we'll be able to kill it. But then, my sister... Oh, Nethys, I don't know what to do. Follow your heart, of course. Isn't that the sort of trite wisdom you all love to repeat? Okay. Canora's level 5. I didn't level Canora up because I didn't think I'd need her for this. Summon Canora. We'll distract the Soul Eater from the Sweet Teeth and then kill it. What? Sweet Teeth? That way no one will get hurt. Alright, wasting no time, Kalike closes her eyes using the ability she gained from the Disc of the Eclipse. When will I be allowed to get some sleep? What is going on? Wait, what?
To victory!
Okay, do this. You
Onwards.
charge that. Oh god, this is a problem.
Stay behind me!
These things do stat damage. This is a freaking problem. Summon dire wolves. See, they're hitting you in the wisdom. Nice, level 5 Canora survived. I can't believe it, that crazy goat set me up again? Canora seems fit to burst with rage. She risked my life again for those low-life simpletons, and in a fight with a beast that killed me once already? Wait, is Crazy Goat her sister or dad? Wait, so you're not Kalike? Canora, you're alive? What do you mean it killed you once? I'll show you your Kalike. She can wipe your foolish snouts for the rest of her life if she values you more than me. Uh-oh. The Sweet Teeth, you're alive. Praise Nethys. Your sister was just here. She's very angry with you. Angry with me? Well, then you could tell her I don't have to live with blood on my hands for her sake. If she hadn't made that deal with the devil, if she didn't want to have everything, then this wound never would have happened. I gave half of my life for her return, but I won't give the lives of my friends as well. Could someone explain to us what's going on? Anyone at all? I understand, I do. There really are 2 of them. How could we have missed this? My hat's off, young lady. You and your sister, I take it? You're quite good actresses. Or perhaps Jubilos Narthropple is just a knucklehead, not to mention the rest of our party. If anyone's to blame for what happened, it's the forefather. Yes, he arranged all this, but he's not the main reason. I can't do this anymore. I can't look the other way while Canora is indifferent to the lives of others and my own feelings. I gave her half of everything that I'd ever have, all for her, but I cannot sacrifice those who depend on me. My poor child. I don't know how something so foolish could have descended from my blood. I wish to see you grow up, lose your childhood fantasies and weaknesses. This will be easier once I spare you of the strictures imposed by a certain divine force. So that's why you set all this up. Obviously, it would be madness and short-sighted to argue with the Herald of Nethys himself. You hear a chuckle from under the Iron Mask, but it would be pathetic to do nothing. You see, girl, and you, Mukluk, my offspring is a valuable investment in this world, and I wish to secure my interests. For ages, I've reaped souls as a sickle reaps grain, turning even the most loyal followers from their service to the almighty gods. And I imagine that all-seeing Nethys decided to make a joke of me by taking the 2 souls that are mine by right. but everything will work out just fine. Soon enough, I will reclaim what's been taken from me. We are not your property. In your case, the matter will still be discussed, but in Kenra's case, the situation is quite clear. She made a contract with me for a lifetime of service, and she's the only one who thinks a formal death followed by a resurrection can spare her from the contract. But in any case, it's not up to you to decide your fate. Why did you plot all this for, Father? What's in it for you? To secure a valuable investment, of course. The mindless monster from Abaddon in hunting Canara was standing in my way. I had to get rid of it. But there's more, of course. What kind of devil makes plans without some sinister ulterior motive? I cannot hope to oppose Nethys, who has taken my girls under his wing, but I can drive them to break the god's conditions and thus lose his patronage. And I have succeeded. First, I lured them to these lands with the Disc of the Eclipse. Then I made them reveal themselves to everyone present. Calico just couldn't stay and watch her precious sweet teeth die, could she? To protect them, she only needed to bring Canara right before everyone's eyes. In any case, their vow of secrecy has been broken. Now we need only deal with the second condition, and then I may receive what's been taken from me. Your treatment of Canara and Calico as property is unacceptable. I am sorry, but I began their story, and I will be the one to finish it. Just you wait. Soon enough, I will take another turn in this game. And he's gone. Talk to the twins alone.
Will this ever end?
Let's see. Talk to Nayo. I'm afraid of Canara. She'll definitely roast us. I'm afraid of Canara. She'll definitely roast us. We'll stay here a little longer, and then we'll go wandering around. We'll see the world. Talk to her alone. I guess that is like in town? Alright, well, I'm just gonna rob you guys on my way out. No problem, right? I just saved you, so. Wiz not a great dump stat. Hey, take your ability, way to handle that. Those three didn't look innocent to me. I bet they're cooking a cat in the pot. Wow. Wow. The accusations escalated very quickly, Shypash. Hey, man, I haven't seen Shypash in a while. He pops in. They're cooking a cat! Okay, there he is. Candlemere Tower. Explore the Candlemere Bloom. Alright. Let's go there. Kind of want to try Knock Knock out in, like, some more serious stuff. So I think I'll go to town. I'll get Knock Knock. And then we'll go to Candlemere. Alright, so swap party. Knock Knock. Alright, rest. Okay. Actually, wait. We can do different food. Plus 10 movement speed for a day. Let's try it. Grilled eel. I'm here a lot, but you don't see me because Flu keeps timing me out. She must be out of yard. That's the only explanation. Because I know Shypash. And Shypash wouldn't have done anything to deserve a proper timeout, right?
I'm judging you right here, and you're going to.
I know.
I am maximum safe.
Okay. I like how our food buff wore off right as we got there. Alright, so Candlemere was the place that the last time we were here, we left it with a guy at the top guarding a portal that was trying to stop demons from entering. So, maybe something happened about that. Wait, what?
Runner and talker, then fighter.
Let us strike
Valerie,
as
get in
one.
front.
Do not hold
I'm
up.
not used to lighting enemies
I'm
on
writing you
fire
out my
first.
story.
Okay. Wait, what are y'all shooting? Oh my god. Alright, so they aggroed stuff from like over the hill, over the wall. Wow, none of them went for the tank.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
That was awful. Okay, I guess we gotta buff up. So I thought this place was gonna be clear. Is not.